Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and all that good stuff. I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of August for you, Virgo. Let's get right into, before I do that, intuitivecandles.com. Tonight I'm burning lemon meringue pie. Kind of stirs the appetite a little bit. Wonderful smell. 100% soy-based candles. They're not harmful to your health. 40 plus, good burn on them. They're clean burn. They melt down. They leave you a beautiful reveal. Very finely wrapped. And it's a gemstone or quartz, crystals, stones, all kinds of good stuff. They're very, very beautiful. Here's just one. And this is a pink quartz, the cage pink. You wear it as a pendant. My latest reveal was Lilith. She has a name, just like the one before. So we have Charles and we have Lilith. Beautiful, beautiful carnelian. Look at that. I don't have anything else like it. It's beautiful. I love her. She works different too. So anyways, go to intuitivecandles.com. And by the way, they're still continuing their 10% discount on all your orders. Use the promotional code BOFF10. Stands for Bay of Funny Fortunes 10, the number 10 for 10% off. BOFF 10. Use that code, you'll get 10% off of your order. All right, now let's get into your shuffle here. Let's get into your shuffle. For those that are new, welcome. I'm doing a 5-card spread. And the first card is your overall energy. Second card is your finances and wealth. Third card is your hearth, your home, your intimate love. Fourth card are your challenges for the month, if there is any. And your final and fifth card is your message from Spirit. Anybody doing any cross-watching? My head clicked in when I did the Leo Virgo. Because this is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Okay. And I couldn't remember the Sun part. My memory's a little kerplucky. It's not affected my readings any. I was scared of that. I had a bad accident at home. I had a head injury. An ambulance had to be called and stuff. And I got a concussion and some whiplash. And the only effects of the nausea is gone now. I'm not sleeping as much as I was. But my memory has been doing some weird things, like I couldn't remember, but that's what these readings are always about. So you don't have to ask. You see them come, mid-month or next month. They're always for all three. And that is a good excuse as any, but it's truth. That's why the mid-monthlies didn't get done. I was trying to recuperate because it was a nasty head injury. So life is interesting. It is never boring. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this free general public reading. For the sign of Virgo, are the top 5 cards the cards that are meant for Virgo? Yes. 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 Okay. Thank you. You may stop. Wonderful. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to pull the camera down so you can see the cards being laid out. Your very first card, your overall energy, and we're looking at the Hermit. There's some contemplation going on here for you. It's your overall energy for the month of August. Card number 2, your finances and your wealth. We're looking at the Page of Wands and creativity. Card number 3, hearth, home, intimate love, the Queen of Cups, and sensitivity. It's a good card to have land in that position. Card number 4, your challenges. As I said, if there are any, maybe believing in magic of the universe, You got the Nine of Cups. Come on. Wishes. One of my favorite cards. Always has been. Always will be. Love this card. Love it. And your final card, card number 5, is your message from Spirit. And we're looking at, nice, the Three of Pentacles. Recognition. All right. And that, my dear Virgos, this is your spread for the month of August 2018. All right. So we're back at her here. I'm just distracted. You know, we had probably 8, 9, 10 days of fog right in a row. That's what it's like when you live on the Bay of Fundy. Everybody else was dying from sweltering heat, but we didn't get to see the moon all that time, and I've so missed it. It came up last night, and I saw it, and I caught it tonight just as it was coming up over the horizon and rising. And it came up, you know, it's a little better than half. It came up orange. It was beautiful. My tripods, I've got 3 of them. They're all broken. I have to, because it's a must. To take stills at night, you need a tripod. I shake too much. There's just enough to screw every picture up, right? I hope I did go up with the camera in between readings. I was very excited. Tried to brace my elbows, you know, and brace it against my forehead and hold it. And I hope the pictures turn out, but it's beautiful now. Now we're back to that soft gray, the dark areas. It is, and it's on a black velvet sky. It's just incredible tonight. It's taking my breath away. So, all right. Anyway, enough of that, right? We're 6 minutes in. I haven't started the reading. You know what? I don't care. You guys don't like all this stuff ahead of time before the reading? You can take your mouse and scroll ahead till you see the first card pop up. You can do that. Okay, so your very first card, and this is your energy for the month. It shows you, I just heard for somebody, not trusting your own instincts. You're doubting yourself a bit. Your first reaction to everything that's coming up and going on around you is to pull back. That's what you've been doing, pulling back. You're going to do that all month. Take a step back or two. Go off by yourself. You got to think things through. You're afraid of making a wrong decision. Therefore, things are weighing heavy on your mind. So you're spending a lot of time contemplating. He's a good card. He's not a bad card. He's a good card. He's a card of substance. The substance in your life is what he kind of like brings you into this picture, and the substances that are in your life. The stuff that matters. The important things. Things we hold close to our chest. There's a lot of self-reflection going on as well with this card. It shows you, again, wanting to be very hermit-like. Wanting to lower the din of life around you. In other words, it's a little bit too loud. You're finding it irritating, like a cat getting its fur rubbed the wrong way up its middle of its back. Oh, you know, that kind of thing. So you need to pull away a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for you to keep yourself pacified and calm. But this time alone, you're going to be really, really needing it. You're also going to feel yourself being guided by your own inner light, we'll say, your own headlight. Depending on your instincts and your intuition. But there's part of you, like, you just, unless you're given the moment to think about it and some time alone when it comes to making choices and decisions for the rest of the month in August, you're going to think before you speak, think before you act. Again, that requires some quiet time. But the card shows you kind of pulling away, but there's a reason for that. There are reasons that you're pulling away a little bit. The advice for this card, I always write the advice and the keywords on the back of the cards. Almost all of them. They don't all have them, but The one on top doesn't have any. But because they're important, it condenses it, it highlights things that need to be highlighted. I love that about this deck. But your advice is time alone to think and find answers. And getting to know yourself on a much deeper level. And also, just to kind of, because I kind of already said it, that if you let your intuition guide you, if you connect with your intuition, intuition's never wrong. That's a gift we all have from the universe, from the Creator, is the gift of intuition. That's our survival mode. That's our safety jacket and our crash helmet, metaphorically speaking. Follow your intuition. Connect with your intuition. You're going to find some of the answers that you seek will be found through that avenue of connecting with yourself, talking with yourself. When you talk with yourself, you're talking to the universe, and it hears you, especially when you're doing it with feeling, when you're feeling it. I've had that just proven to me. I feel highly favored by the universe today. I was very tired all day. I've got stuff going on in my life, and I was worried about a family member, really worried sick. It was making me nauseous to my stomach, and I put it out to the universe that they know this person even better than I do, because it's the universe, and they know what kind of a human being that this person is. So please, could you step in and intervene in this and that and the other thing? I'm not going to say what it was. And I said, I know that's a tall order. And I'm feeling this, like I've got tears. And my chest is feeling heavy. But if it's meant to be, all right. I can accept that, I guess. I won't like it. It'll kill me. And it's a tall order. See, it would take a magic wand just to make it all go away. And be damned if that didn't happen. And it happened today, late today. It's like a magic wand come in and just wiped it all. And I'm still reeling with joy, to tell you the truth. I'm very joyful right now at the magic and the love of the universe. It blows me away. It just blows me away. Anyway, I'm getting lost in the beauty and the joy that life can be at times, and how wondrous it is. Yeah, I'm grateful, and I'm feeling it. Get to know yourself on a much deeper level. Reconnect. I connect even more. Take noted time. Plan for it. A deliberate meeting with yourself to connect more with your intuition. Like I said, you're talking to the universe. It's all part of. Your keywords are thoughts, retreats, spending that time alone, travel, and solitude. And solitude is a choice that you're going to be making to be alone. It's not being lonely is a whole different thing. But the choice and the decision to deliberately want to be alone and have some solitude is a good thing. Seclusion's another word, and protection overall. Wow. It did go on for a bit, didn't it? Sorry about that. These are going to be long readings, I think, this month. Page of Wands and creativity coming up. Your finances and in your wealth. And why not? Right? You're going to be receiving some good news about some kind of a project or even travel plans. But there's good news coming for somebody. But this is this project. Yes, in the bigger picture, it's about money. It's about advancement of money. It's about money flowing coming into your bank account, and that's all going to happen. This is a creative project of some kind for some of you. This could be, right through your job. It could be work related, but this could be outside of your place of work as well. This could be a community thing. This could be a personal, private thing. Maybe you're a sculptor, an artist, and you've gotten a commission to do a piece. If it is, it's for the public to view, and for the public to appreciate. You could feel really, really good about this. I see you doing a bit of a skip around. You're skipping about, your arms are, and you're quite joyful and quite happy about this. This is a good thing. You get to unbottle, and you're ready for it. You're going to unbottle in whatever it is that you're creating. You're going to, because this is the card of Wands, passion is represented, fire is represented here, and you're going to feel like you're on fire. And it's not all about the money. That's what I started to say. Yes, in the bigger picture it is, but it's everything that causes that flow of money that takes you there, that means more to you than the actual money, although you could use the money. Starving artist comes to mind, right? Yes, and even in the keywords, the arts is highlighted here for you. So I didn't see that till now. Self-expression is being encouraged. Now's the time for you to start expressing yourself, opening yourself up to more a little publicly, right? The world of the public. Testing the waters. See what this is going to be like. It isn't always good. When you put yourself out there through your craft to the public, it's very challenging at times. We'll put it that way. Because people don't see you as a real person with a real life, with their own complications and their own ups, their downs, their own chaoses, their own upheavals. You get pigeonholed, narrowed down into one focal point. None of us are like that. We're not one-dimensional people, right? But we want to share a craft. We feel pulled to do that. Now, what I do is no different than what an artist does, because I dabble in the arts a little bit myself, and I have since I was a child. So I know that part of it. And then sometimes, you want to share. It's like, yes, I like tactical things with my hands. I like creating stuff as a sculptor would out of clay. This is something I've always been drawn to since first grade in school. It's very creative. And then I like to write, which I discovered I kind of knew growing up, but never really put anything into it until about 2010. And I started to unbottle. And my writing's rough because it was the new stuff, but I improve every day when I do write. I love to write, but I'm compelled to share that with the world. Some things are just for me. I've written stuff just for me. But some things are meant to be shared. And when you put things out there, you're going to be testing the waters here, Virgo. And you're very shy. And Virgos don't like confrontation. You need to pull your big girl panties up, your big boy trousers, all the way up more, above the butt crack. We're not having none of that here. But you gotta put on your suit of armor because you're dealing with the public. It's been well over 2 years for me here on YouTube, and it's my second home, basically. That's how it feels. And I've had to put on a suit of armor, and even then, people can... And I have to do what everybody else says to me: let it go, ignore them, let it go, ignore them. It's just that people pigeonhole you. And people behind the computer screens will get, and I'm warning you, Virgo, get real brave because they're behind a computer screen. If you remember this, if you're in the same room, right, with that troll, basically, they wouldn't open their mouths if it was full of shit to spit it out. Sorry. So Virgo, you got to know that going in. But I do sense that strongly, a Virgo testing the public waters. And it maybe your art is this like mine. I don't know. But I'm feeling this is more in tactical. I like sculpting, this kind of a thing. Woodworking even. Creating painting. Anything like that. It's a long reading. Sorry, guys. But self-expression's coming forward. I feel the heat off of that, off the card. That's why I went on about it so much. Messages are going to be coming in for you as well. With options. With some inside information. This is giving you some confidence. You're connected to somebody else that's bringing you, they're feeding you the way you need to be fed, to give you the encouragement you need to go forward. You know what, Virgo, there's nothing wrong either. If you want to make money behind the scenes and not take any public recognition for it, that's going to be an option that's open for some of you as well. Your third card, we're looking at the hearth and home, and your intimate loves, your friendships. We got the Queen of Cups, and she's all about sensitivity, and she's beautiful. She's a wonderful card for you to have in your reading, Virgo. This is somebody, for some of you, she's your go-to person, okay? She's also one of the court cards, and she can sometimes represent and be the you card. You may represent with the personality traits of this person. She's very, very sensitive and a very, very caring person, deeply caring. You know, Virgos are, they can be very much, if they latch onto you to help you out, they latch onto you. And there's somebody you can count on and lean on. This is normally a woman. And I got to put it out there, I'm also hearing that this could be, I'll just say it bluntly, a gay man as well, with these tendencies, very mothering way. This person's very, very loyal. They're always an inspiration to you. Always an inspiration to you. You always feel better after spending some time with this person. You walk away feeling smarter. You walk away feeling enlightened and confident. This is somebody that Tarot's telling you is in your life, and they're there for you. If you don't trust in anything else, you can trust in her. All right? That's the message coming forward here for you. She gives a lot of support when support is needed. This card also encourages you to focus on your relationships. That's where it fell into. That's what this card and the placement itself, it's a great match, fell into the right place. And you need to focus on your relationship, to give a little bit more, elevate them when you can, embrace them when you can. Make sure that your relationships are growing. They're not becoming still and stagnant or even moving backwards. Put in a little effort whenever you can think of it. Pick one person a day and spend 5 minutes with them, connecting in that way. You know, that's not undoable. That's very doable. You should be able to do that. And do that. You know, the universe noticed things like this. And the people in your life, yeah. You know, we all got to reach out. We can't sit back. You know, and I tend to I get so busy myself, just as an example. I get so many emails. You know, yes, requests for private readings. You do the private readings. And there's all this communication going back and forth usually in between that, which is crazy at times. And then after that, there's emails about the reading and what they thought of the reading. And then I've got other emails coming in, people trying to connect and call and all that. And it gets crazy. And it's like, I say to myself, I'm going to get back to them. I'm going to get back to them. I'm going to get back to them. And I forget. And the other day I thought, why don't you reach out to this one particular person, right? Somebody I never met, but we've connected for the last couple of years since I've been on. And they're going through an extremely hard time. Scary hard time. Scary stuff. And I emailed her for a change. Just to let her know somebody was thinking about her. You know, and it was weight off my chest. Maybe it was self-serving. Maybe I did it more for myself than I did for her. But I don't think so. I think in the bigger picture, she got more out of it. And that's what I wanted. Just to know that somebody was thinking about her. And she wasn't alone in the world. And that's basically, you might want to think about doing the same for this lady. You could be nudged to do something like that. So focus on your relationships. Also, she brings forward for some of you, Virgos, new love coming into your life. All right. during the month of August. Don't ask me when, because this is an August reading. During the month of August. A new love for some of you. This is a general reading. That's not going to apply to everybody. Not everybody's single that's viewing this. A lot of people are happily married with children, so it doesn't resonate with you. At least it shouldn't. Your keywords are use your kind side in emotional decisions and choices that you may have to make. And when it comes to your intelligence side, apply that to logical decisions that you have to make. And don't let try to not let the two lines get blurred. You like using, making an emotional decision on something that's has nothing to do with emotions. It's just business, right? Don't cross the two if at all possible. Your keywords are love and nurturing. This beautiful card. Generosity, sympathy, protection, caring, and emotion. It's an emotional card, yes, but in a very, very good way. It shows also a lot of stability and love and sensitivity in your own circle of people. So you do have that. It shows you embracing it, even putting up gratitude, and be grateful for the moments. Be very grateful. Don't be afraid to put it out there and feel it. That just translates into more of these things as your days go on. It's a beautiful thing. Nine of Cups in your place of challenges. This is crazy. Like I said, challenge might be that you're afraid to. You're afraid to believe. That could be it. But this card brings benefits of love, money, friendship, support, getting support for something, a personal project of some kind. You're putting together plans that you're building up on. This kind of a thing is a brilliant card for traveling as well, but mostly about wishes and about love. This is a hearts. Remember this, right? Water signs, emotions, cups, hearts, love, all of that good stuff comes with this card. And I just feel that somebody out there is feeling cynical, and maybe they don't want to believe that it's possible for them anymore to find real love in your life. But it is. That's why the card has shown up. Your challenge is to believe, again, is what you want to do here. Harmony at home when this card shows up, which already showed up with the Queen just before the Wish card. All areas of your life are going to flourish. Contentment, feelings of contentment with this card. Feeling, that feeling of, it's called joy. When you feel contentment, warmth, love, excitement, passion, when you're in those moments, there's a joyful moment. You're feeling the purity of joy. You're going to be feeling that more than ever now. Bursts of it. That's how it comes in bursts. That lasts for a bit, and then it's kind of fades off again and leaves you loving life, and appreciating it, feeling so fulfilled. All areas of your personal life are all taken care of. It's beautiful. This card shows you sharing your good fortune in any way, shape, or form that you can share it. You do. You're wanting to pay life forward a little bit for other people, something good. It doesn't matter how small or how big, but you're being prompted to and nudged to do that, is to pay it forward for somebody else in some way, shape, or form. Whatever you come up with, use your creativity on that. This card shows your social life going up and becoming bigger. So, you're going to be busy as far as socializing goes this month. Your keywords are happiness and support, love, harmony, home, relationships, abundance, and wishes. If you have a wish, now's the time to make it. Go ahead. Take a deep breath, get excited, make your wish. In any way you feel comfortable doing. Okay, that's a great card. You're not having a bad reading, really. This is, they're all kind of heavy this month so far. So anyway, we've got the Three of Pentacles here in recognition. This is your message from Spirit. This is a card of high activity. This is a card of you may be moving house, concentrating on money. You need to focus there. You're being told that. The card doesn't even need to. Spirit's not even telling you. It sees you. It's focusing in on your money situation. You're making some changes there, shifting things around, making your money work more for you. Looking at your long term as well with this card, and recognizing, well, recognizing that you need to think smart now and start planning for your future. You're recognizing that you're maturing now. I don't care if you're 22. You're maturing enough to know that you do have to think about your future. That's the bottom line there. And maybe it's time for you to start setting some goals and guidelines there for yourself and targets to reach. There's a lot of maturity with this card. It all brings stability in the end, and it brings money. And some of you, as I said, are moving. Some of you may be buying or investing in property. You're recognizing a good deal. Once again, recognition, but you're recognizing a good deal when you see one and you want to get in on it. And lo and behold, aren't you lucky? You've got just enough to kind of get you into it and get you involved. And this is something new. It's kind of daring. It's something you're feeling good about, so follow through with that. You're being told to follow through with it. Anything that you're tempted to invest your time and your money into. Like property, it's kind of like buying a parking lot, or building a parking lot, buying a piece of property in a busy part of town, and you pave it over, and you paint some lines on it, and you put up a gate, and a machine that spits out tickets. You're making money in your sleep, right? It could be something like that. Investing in some kind of property. So there's a feedback coming back. Money's coming back from that. Profit. There's nothing wrong. Profit is not a dirty word. It's just how you attain it, right? Foundations are very strong with this card as well. Recognizing that you do have a foundation built beneath you. Some of you are working on that foundation. This all feels very, very good for Virgo. It feels like a very productive and purposeful month. A lot of growth and a lot of expansion going on. There's a lot of growth with all the signs, I think, this month. But this is seeing things for what they are, what they mean, and what to do with them. Recognizing when something is a good thing and when it's not. And some of you, yes, you may have crossed a threshold in something, and you are being publicly recognized for something that you've done, something that you've project you help work on. Maybe you're not alone in this, but yes, to find your paper and page number 5 in the newspaper under the social something I don't know. That is your reading now, and it's long enough. My goodness, 33 minutes. So if you like that reading and you like to have something private and personal, you can just look below this video window in the Show More section. And everything is there. Grab my email that you see from me there and ship me off an email. I'll get you taken care of as soon as I can, believe me. And also, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. It's closed and it's private, full of people just like me and you, or you wouldn't be here, because I know you're like me that way. We're the same. And I think that's about it for now. But if you're looking for me, you'll find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You'll find me down below at the cove, walking along the water's edge. that brings in the highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. No matter where you're looking for me, chances are you're always going to catch me waiting for the next tide. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be a half an hour out of your day. Keep the peace in so you can share that love out. Have a beautiful August, the last month of summer. Bye for now.